Live better and longer with the Fitzness Show, hosted by fitness expert, author, and TV personality Fitz Kohler. She'll tell you why diets are dumb, supplements are snake oil, and the truth about how you can earn a lean, hard, pain-free, and athletic body. Now for our favorite bossy blonde, Fitz Kohler.
It's a Fitzy mini. It's so cute. Well, hi team. I'm Fitz Kohler, your extremely satisfied fitness pro and race announcer from fitzness.com. And welcome to another Fitzy mini. That's right. A tiny episode of the Fitzness Show. Something you can nibble on between breakfast and lunch. Anyways, why am I so satisfied? I gave not one, but two keynote presentations today. That's right. I got to do the thing that I love to do. I get to stand in front of people I care about, which of course, most of them were strangers, but I got to fill their head with all sorts of useful health and fitness information and compel them to do better. And you know what I love? I love when I'm in front of a room and all the heads are nodding. When people are going, yes, that makes sense. I believe you. That I can do that. That's totally doable. And I feel excited about it. So huge audience for breakfast. I was speaking for HCA hospitals in Florida, Lake City and Live Oak. And if you're familiar with HCA, it's a massive healthcare and hospital system that runs across America. And they're good. They're very good. In fact, I've had treatment at some of their hospitals. So I was delighted when their CEO reached out and invited me to give this morning's lunch and then the afternoon keynote too, but it was great. It's great. It feeds my soul, makes me so happy. And you know what? It came off of a referral. So for those of you who have referred me to your friends or your corporations or the associations you're a part of, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, as you know, I don't charge you guys for almost anything. Maybe if you buy a book or a shirt or something, but it certainly is appreciated when the folks that I care about that I'm guiding towards fitness, my listeners, make the recommendation and the referral. And if you do that, then we're going to have lunch together. We're going to go have a good time. But anyways, yay on me. It was a wonderful day. And it's just a blessing to be able to do the thing I love to do. And while I love doing this, I can't see your face, which drives me crazy. So perhaps maybe you could just record yourself listening to the Fitzness Show and send it my way. And then I could see your happy face and you're nodding, or you could look irritated. I don't really care. I need to connect with you. I just do. And we will be right back. Do your hips, glutes, quads, and hamstrings need extra support while running? Of course they do. Both soothing and comfortable, compression tights by Leo Reve boosts blood and lymphatic circulation while increasing muscle pliability, which helps prevent fatigue and injury. Made for men and women of all speeds. Check out the superior balanced compression tights made right here in America. Visit leoreve.com. That's LEOREVER.com. We're back. So we're going to go over a few questions and I'm going to answer them because that is what I do. At least that's what I've been told. So question number one, Mr. Tim Patton. We love Tim Patton. He's a talented athlete, tremendous marathon runner, blah, 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 retired police sergeant from Cleveland. We love you, Tim. And he's the provider of cheese and snacks and decaffeinated Diet Coke on race weekends for me. So anytime Tim sends me a question, you bet your booty I'm going to answer it because he treats me right. That's right. I get snacks and decaf Diet Coke. And sometimes we do fun stuff together. Anywho, Tip says, having had bouts with tendinitis, arthritis, and the normal aches and pains that come with age, are there specific exercises or stretches that may help us strengthen our ligaments, tendons, and joints? And so, yeah, aging can be painful. I hear ya. However, there's things that you can do overall to take care of those joints and ligaments and tendons. And so starting off, whoever's listening is being of ideal weight. You know, if you are going to be an overweight person, know that you are putting excessive weight on those joints. And it's funny, when I talk to my children about weight, I always talk about healthy weight. I've never promoted skinny, but sometimes I've said, hey, some people have, their body is too big for their structure, right? Their body can't support all the extra weight. And that's when their back starts hurting and their hips and their knees. It's all just compression, right? You're just compressing from the top down to the ground. So being of ideal weight, number one, is a really smooth move if you don't want your joints and your ligaments to hurt, right? But gentle stretching is a great idea. Always keeping your body mobile, going through your full range of motion. And remember, your shoulder girdle goes through this 360-degree motion. You should be putting that shoulder girdle through its full range of motion each and every day. Your hips move your legs in. It's not 360, but your legs go in really far and out really far. And you should be moving your hips in those directions. Same thing for your back. Your spinal column twists, it bends forward and bends backwards. And so staying mobile, keeping those joints moving, that's the best lubrication for your joints. What do they say? Motion is lotion. Motion is lotion, Tim Patton. So move. And I know you do, but maybe you're not moving to the full range where your hips and shoulders go through and your spine, and you should do that. Also, gentle exercises like walking sometimes. Yeah, you run, pound, pound, pound. Every time you take a step while running, 3 times your body weight crashes to the floor. So I want you to keep running, and you're a tremendous athlete. However, maybe mix it up sometimes. Maybe do elliptical training. Maybe get on the bike. Maybe go swimming. So give those joints a break on occasion. And then massage and treat your body right. Maybe acupuncture, things that are just meant for healing would be a good idea. I'm a big fan of the hot tub, Tim Patton. Every morning, not every morning, but quite often, I get my butt up. If I'm up early enough, I go straight to the hot tub, and it just feels good. So yeah, stay of ideal weight, keep those joints moving. Oh, and strength training, of course. The stronger your muscles are, the less pressure there's going to be on your joints. So yeah, it's simple stuff, but I know you can do it. Excellent question. Okay, Tom Zizek. I love this guy. He's new and active in the Hottie Body Fitzness Challenge page, which I love. I love seeing so many new hotties. If you're a new hottie, know that I'm freaking stoked about you, and I love seeing your face pop up. And if you don't know what the hell a hottie is, it's my online training group on Facebook. So it's Hottie Body Fitzness Challenge, HOTTIE. And it's packed with 2,000 plus of the coolest people on earth. I guide you towards fitness, and y'all will support each other. Everybody's so nice and kind, and it's really motivating. So Tom's a real delight, a nice addition to the Hottie Body Fitzness Challenge. So his question is, what is the most effective way to break a bad habit? So, I mean, it depends on who you are, right? I would say if you are doing something that's so catastrophically dangerous to your health, like drugs or smoking cigarettes or drinking too much, well, hey, cold turkey, baby, right? That's the best way, is just cut that crap out immediately, right? If you're doing something that's poisoning you, obviously cold turkey is the way to go. Now, I think that's the best. Just freaking stop. However, I understand that some of these addictions are more complicated than that. And so perhaps you get an alternative. So instead of eating regular pizza every night of the week, maybe you get a cauliflower crust pizza with some sauce and vegetables instead of all the cheese, right? You're just going to start alternating between real doughy, cheesy pizza with sausage on it to an alternative type of pizza that maybe satisfies the craving in a different way. Or if you're smoking, you could get the nicotine patch. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, if you're a big carnivore and you're beef, well, know that red meats are a stage 2B carcinogen. So I'm not telling you all you need to cut it out immediately. That's up to you. But could you dial it back? Your burgers, can you switch them for a black bean burger or a veggie burger? I bet you could. And so, yeah, if you have a catastrophically dangerous habit like smoking or drinking too much or doing drugs, then yeah, just cut that shit out immediately. And if you would like to just move away from a product that's not trying to kill you, then gradual. Why not? But yeah, cold turkey if you can. If you're that guy, cold turkey. All right. Michael Jones. We love Michael. Michael's down almost 100 pounds. He's a total leader in the Hottie page. He's a leader in the healthcare industry, and he's really turned his life upside down. He used to be kind of a wishy-washy, nervous guy, very overweight. And then he got fit and then he got confident and then he became a president. And I don't know, I just dig him. He's such a decent human and he's always trying to help others, which I appreciate. Okay, so he says, I've got 2 questions. Question number 1, reps and sets, especially related to the Hottie 25. So if you're not part of the Hottie 20, the Strong 25 challenge we're doing in January, well then pay attention. Go look on fitzness.com or on that Hottie page or on my Instagram page, and you'll see these 6 exercises I've assigned everybody to do 250 reps of throughout the entire month of January. So that's the basic goal, is at least 250 spread throughout the month. And then there's an extra large goal because some people said, well, that's not enough. I said, okay, do 250 reps of each exercise per week in January. And there's people doing it. And note, there's an exercise called the Angry Up. Woo-wee! Incredible for your core and your quads. I love Angry Ups. And yeah, they're hard while you're doing them, but the benefits are extraordinary. So that's what Michael's referencing right here. He says, especially related to the Strong 25, is it best to do one set with all reps, pushing to exertion and failure, or break the sets down into reps more manageable, or does it matter? So, I mean, you could go either way. I'm thinking it might be really hard to do 50 Angry Ups in a row, but could you do 50 crunches in a row? You sure could. Or you could break it up into 15. I like pushing our body to failure, especially when you're doing exercises that aren't fully loaded with weights, right? So if you're going to do bench press, for example, and you're trying to build strength, I would say do whatever you could lift maximum 10 times. And by the time you hit repetition number 8, you should be grunting and struggling to get that bar off your chest. That's how you're tearing down muscle fibers, which leads to tremendous benefit. That's how you get stronger, as you tear down muscle fibers by challenging those muscles. But let's say you're doing push-ups without weight on your back. It's just push-ups and you're good at them. So if you can do 50 in a row, that's fine. That's fine. And really, variety is the best way to go when it comes to all forms of exercises. Don't do the same thing all the time. Mix it up, challenge your body. If you're going to do high reps, especially body weight exercises, well, you're building endurance. And I really enjoy that. And then if you're going to stack on weight, you're going to stack on strength and muscle a little faster. So yeah, either way, Michael, you choose. Okay. And then his question number 2 for Strong 25, is it safe to do all the exercises of the Strong 25 every day of the month? And ideally not. So here's the deal. With this challenge, what I've tried not to do is micromanage everybody to death. Now, I see that y'all are willing to do cardio a lot, right? Everybody's like, I'm going to go running or walking or spinning or whatever. But getting people to strength train is like pulling teeth. Yet strength training, I truly believe, is the fountain of youth. It's likely the most important pillar of fitness. I believe strength training is the thing we should all be doing, and we will see the greatest results. And so I came to January and said, okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do Strong 25, and everybody joined in. Now, I could have dictated, you have to do it the right way. And I like the right way. And if you've been listening to the Fitzness show, then you know exactly what the right way is. But there's some people breaking the 250 reps up into every day of the month. And to be frank, that's just fine. My best friend in the whole entire world, Christy, she's coming off a lymphoma treatment, chemo, and she's doing about 10 repetitions a day. And that's really perfect for her. It's a small amount, but it's making a big difference in her fitness. She's getting her energy back, building some strength. So for her to do 10 of each every day is absolutely the perfect gradual reboot she needs. However, if you're like Tara or Cindy or Tom or Robert Schultz and you are hardcore, boom, 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 you want to gain muscle and power, and you're really trying to increase your fitness by leaps and bounds, well, then ideally, you will not work the same muscle 2 days in a row. And so the rule of thumb with strength training is if you work a muscle appropriately, you are tearing tiny muscle fibers. You are doing damage to that muscle. And your body requires approximately 48 hours to recover. They repair the damage and rebuild. And that's how you see the benefits of strength training. If you do 50 push-ups on Monday, you're certainly tearing those tiny muscle fibers in your chest and your biceps and your triceps and your abs, right? It's a good plank while you're doing push-ups. Okay, well then if you do 50 again on Tuesday, you're tear, tear, tear. And Wednesday, tear, tear, tear. So you don't want to repeat these exercises if you are doing a challenging amount. If you're really training aggressively, you do not want to train every single day, because then you'll never reap the benefits of all your efforts, because it's all tear, tear, tear and no repair. And then, you're pretty much stagnating, and that doesn't make any sense. So again, with January, I've tried not to nitpick. I just said, I'm going to give these people an assignment and hopefully they get it done. And I see many of you are, and many of you just know the difference, right? You've been listening to me for long enough, blah, 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 about the right way to do things. But am I pleased with the folks that are just doing 10 every day? Honestly, I am, because right now we're habit building, right? I'm proving to you how simple strength training can be. Maybe that it's fun too, that you feel fantastic when you're done with it. It'll boost your energy. It'll increase your posture, your confidence, and your strength and your power. So yeah, I've tried not to nitpick on everybody and let everybody willy-nilly do their own thing with the Strong 25. But ideally, if you're doing an amount of reps that is challenging, tearing those fibers, you give your body a 48-hour rest. Doing the same thing every day is traditionally not ideal. And that's it. That's the Fitzy Mini for today. Excellent questions. Please keep sending them my way. I love receiving them. I love answering them. And I'm going to give you a song of the show. So with the Fitzy Minis, we haven't been doing that, but I have to do it today because I'm absolutely obsessed with the song. And I need you, please. Why? I just do. I need you to download, stream, listen on YouTube, Spotify. It's called Runnin' with an apostrophe, not running. It's Runnin' by Cooper Allen. And I am just obsessed with this song. I've probably listened to it about 3,000 times this week. And I don't know, it brings me joy. And for me, I think you should listen to Runnin' when you are, fencing. That's right. With your sword, and when you are doing burpees, and sure, perhaps when you're running. You can listen to Runnin' while you're running. And I'm adding that to the Fitzness Spotify playlist. So if you haven't added that to your workouts, you need to go to Spotify, search Fitzness. And besides the Fitzness show, you'll find my Fitzness workout playlist, and it's good. And I'm taking suggestions. So if you got some, send them my way. All right, friends, I love you so much. If you haven't done so yet, click like and share. And if you leave me a review, I will blow you kisses. That's right. All the way across the earth, I will send you my kisses. Have a great one, guys. Mwah! Get to work. And we will be right back.
Are you looking for the perfect gift for a loved one battling cancer? The Cancer Comeback Series by Fitz offers hope, inspiration, and practical guidance. With Your Healthy Cancer Comeback, My Noisy Cancer Comeback, and the Healthy Cancer Comeback Journal. These books are a lifeline for all patients and survivors. Right now, you can order autographed copies at a special discount. Show your support and help a loved one go from sick to strong. Visit fitzness.com today. That's fitzness.com. Fitzness.com.
We're back.